Hello, welcome to the EVRC, and in this video we're going to talk about some of the best e-bikes that you can get right now. Now I'm not just going to talk about random e-bikes though, I'm going to talk about e-bikes that I've tested myself, and these are, in my opinion, they're my favourite, but I'm going to say they're the best e-bikes you can get at the moment. As I record this, it is just before Black Friday, but obviously that's going to be over very soon and people might still be watching this video. So in the description below, I'm going to put links to all the reviews of the bikes that I mentioned, as well as any links if you want to go straight to their store just to check out what the current price is. So let's get underway, and our first bike is the Hygge Virum. Now, I've had two versions of this bike. One came out in 2024, one came out in 2025. The 2025 one was an improvement, and one of the reasons I like this bike is that it's lightweight, it's just easy to ride, it feels fast even though it's fully legal, it's comfortable, and when you're riding it, it doesn't feel sluggish and it doesn't feel like you've got to put too much effort in, as some e-bikes do. So I really like it, but also it's got really high quality components. They're a Danish brand, Hygge, and not only does it feel great, and they use the best stuff, including hydraulic disc brakes. It's actually a bike I've still got because I wanted to keep one lightweight foldable e-bike, and we took 4 on a train to see which one was the best, and the Hygge Virum, along with another bike that's coming up soon, came out on top. It's around 1,400, but like I say, check the current prices. It's a bit more expensive than other similar bikes, mainly because of the quality of the components. Next up, we've got the Aspadz Qreate City Air. So look at it. It doesn't look anything special. It's quite good looking. It's a step-through bike, kind of a commuter style with normal width tyres. It's got a 90 kilometer range, 53 Newton meters torque. The thing that sets the Qreate City Air apart from many other bikes that I've tried is that it's got a 36 volt battery, nothing new there, but it's the only 36 volt battery bike that's ever made it up Sandy Lane without any help. And that, to me, set it apart from all the other 36 volt bikes. It's a nice bike, it's well under £1,000, and it's definitely worth a look. This next bike is the threequel to one of my favourite ever bikes, the Engwe L20. This is the Engwe L20 3 Pro. Like the original L20, it's a kind of a cargo bike, but this one is totally fully legal. Like, you cannot unlock it at all. So if you want a legal e-bike, but that isn't hamstringed by a poor motor, this is the way to go. It's got a mid-drive motor, which gives it 100 Newton meter torque. It means when you pedal, it actually utilizes the gears. It helps your legs go round rather than the back wheel like on hub motors. And it can go over pretty much anything. It went up our hill really fast. The only thing holding it back is that low maximum speed. It's foldable, unlike the original L20. It's a step-through frame. It's got hydraulic disc brakes. It's got 160 kilometers range, and it comes with an 8 amp super fast charger. It's about £1,600, but with a code, it comes down to about 1,450, which for this bike is a really good price. Right, the next one's an interesting one because it looks pretty normal, kind of like the Aspadz Qreate City Air. It's got a drop frame. It's the Fiido C11 Pro, which basically does whatever you want it to do. It can be fully legal, where the throttle, well, say it doesn't work, it works. You can have it working so it only goes up to 6 kilometers per hour. But then with some jiggery pokery in the app, which basically no one's ever going to be able to do apart from you, you can get it unlocked so you can have the throttle going all the way up to 15.5, or you can unlock the top speed so it goes to about 25 miles an hour, and you can have the throttle working all the way. And it's a strong bike. It got up Sandy Lane as well. It's basically, it can be a fast bike or it can be a legal bike. It's totally up to you, and it's a nice bike. It's got a range of 104 kilometers. It's got a really good torque sensor that feels comfortable but is also instantaneous when you try and pull away. And the amazing bit is, considering how good it is, it's less than £1,000 when you use a discount code. Remember, all the links to the discount codes are going to be in the description, but obviously check out the full reviews first before you buy anything, because all of these bikes are going to have negatives. I always try and find negatives for all of these bikes, and they will have some, and it might have one that maybe you think it means it's a no-go, so definitely watch the reviews before you make any purchases. Right, the next bike is probably my favourite. Oh, is it? It could be. Definitely up there as one of my favourite bikes of the year so far. Probably top 5, definitely. and it's the Cyrusher Roam. And the reason I like this bike is that it's got a cadence sensor and a torque sensor. So cadence sensors detect pedaling, but the problem is you have to start rotating it before it kicks in, and sometimes if you're on a hill or you've got too high a gear, it takes ages to kick in, and suddenly it's like, yeah, now it kicks in. But then the good thing about them is that once you're just pedaling, ghost pedaling without putting any effort whatsoever, the cadence sensor always gives all the power available depending on what pedal assist you're in. Whereas torque sensors, as soon as they detect a bit of pressure on the pedals, the power kicks in, which is great, but then you keep having to put the pressure on to get the power. And with some torque sensors, that results in you having to put quite a lot of effort in to get the bike going fast. Case in point, the Engwe Engine Pro 3. It's got a torque sensor that does react well to you, but if you don't put any effort in, it won't give you any power. So you end up having to put effort in to go fast, which is kind of defeats the point of an e-bike, in my opinion. But the Cyrusher Roam doesn't. Now, it could be that it doesn't really have two sensors. It's just got a clever torque sensor that can act like a cadence sensor. But the point is you can switch from one to the other, so you get the best of both worlds. So you don't even need a throttle. Also, it's hardware locked, meaning you can't just unlock it without unscrewing some bits, undoing a wire, and then you can unlock the bike to go much faster as well. And it's a really nice bike. It's a drop frame, it's got full suspension, hydraulic brakes, 62-mile range, and it's about £1,399. Now, the next one I reviewed quite a while ago. It's the bike of 2023, EVRC's Bike of the Year for 2023. It is the PVY Z20 Plus 1000, and it's probably my favourite fat tyre folding single motor e-bike. It comes locked to 250, but you can unlock it using the computer to go a lot faster. It's good up hills, it's got dual suspension, hydraulic brakes, a 120 kilometer range, about 75 miles, and with the code, it's around £1,000. Next up, it's from Qreate. It's the Qreate N26. It's got really cool futuristic looks. It's got a total of 130 Newton meters of torque across those two motors, 120 kilometers range. Remember, you don't have to run the bike in dual motor. You can go single motor as well. It's got hydraulic disc brakes, fat tires, dual suspension, and amazingly for the bike, and if you look at it, you'll think, wow, that looks like an expensive bike. It's only £1,000. It is a great bike from Qreate and definitely one of my favorite dual motor e-bikes. You're going to have a lot of fun if you have this bike, but you will need to be in Alabama. Don't be riding it around too quickly in the UK or EU. Another dual motor e-bike is the Lankalisi X3000 Max, which was EVRC's bike of 2024. Like I say, it's a dual motor e-bike. It is a bit of a chunky folding fat tyre e-bike as well. It's got an effort-free cadence sensor, 130 kilometers range. It is a bit more expensive than the Qreate at $1,899, but if you're getting quickly for Black Friday, there might be a deal. But also, you can use the code LankalisiVRC for £100 off. It's a fantastic e-bike, and it absolutely destroyed Sandy Lane. And next up is possibly one of my favourite legal e-bikes. I think of all the legal e-bikes, between this one and the Cyrusher Roam, I can't decide which one yet. But this one is the Fiido R20 Ultra. And what sets this bike apart from other e-bikes is it's the Bafang motor, which also has 3 internal automatic gears. So actually, when you pull away, it feels easy. And then you get to a certain speed and it shifts up, and then you get to a certain speed again, it'll shift up again. It's really, really clever. And it's got a torque sensor, which is really nice, and it allows you to pull away really quickly. But despite the torque sensor, it doesn't make you put in too much effort, because as you go faster, it shifts up. So just the act of pushing the pedals round, the motor thinks that you are putting the effort in, and then it just gives you the power, so you can go kind of top speed, 15.5 miles per hour. It's a really nice bike. It's foldable. It's lightweight. We took it on the trains as well with that Hygge Virum, and basically that Hygge Virum and this Fiido A20 Air Ultra were the 2 favourite e-bikes of the day. As well as the gears in that motor, it's also got hydraulic disc brakes. It's got a really cool folding mechanism where it can actually stick together and you can roll it around. Generally, really high quality, and right now it's about £1,599. So it's not the cheapest, it's not the most expensive, but it's not exactly cheap. Also, Addo's website is really confusing. So when you go on there, it actually has the Pro and the Ultra on the same page. The Pro is basically the 2-geared version of the Ultra. It's still good, but it's not quite as good, and it's about £200 less or £300 less or something like that. So make sure you've clicked on the right one, and don't think that the Ultra is £1,299. It's not. It's a bit more expensive than that. But it's a fantastic bike. Definitely worth the money. And the last bike is a mega cheap e-bike, so get it while you can. It's about just over £600, and yet it's a cool looking moped style. I wouldn't even call it moped style. It kind of is, but it's not because of the way the frame is. It's a fast bike with chunky fat tyres, 20-inch diameter. It's got 65 newton meters of torque, easily gets up sandy lane, and gets well over 25 miles per hour, 70 kilometers range, and yet somehow under £700. The Jansno X50, and it is one of the best for the price e-bikes you can get right now. It's not one of the best e-bikes right now, it's one of the best for the price. It is often out of stock though, so if you can get it, great. If you can't get it, just keep checking back or look for it somewhere else, because loads of different places stock it, but it's a cool bike for the price. Oh, and it's got a cadence sensor, so once you get going, it's got a throttle as well, so you can use the throttle kit going, and then you can just pedal with no effort and it'll get you that max speed. And there we have it, 10 of the best, at least for the money, e-bikes you can get right now. If you are watching this video and it is around some kind of sale like Black Friday or something like that, definitely check them out, because they're always getting reduced at different times. And again, don't be disheartened if they are out of stock. They usually come back into stock shortly. So again, links are down below. If you use the links down below, that does help the channel, so I'll appreciate that a lot. But remember, you should probably check out the reviews first. Those people who've been around for a while know that I always tell the truth, and I will tell you all the negative things that I didn't like about each bike, and I won't try and just big them up to try and make sales. These bikes I'm listing literally are my favourite bikes, either out and out favourite or favourite for the money. So if you are looking for an e-bike, it's exciting being able to look for different e-bikes and try and make your mind up what kind of e-bike you want. If you're not sure which design or style e-bike you like, you might want to check out January's Bieber Awards, which is the Budget E-Bike Awards from the EVRC. I separated out all the e-bikes and gave out awards for each e-bike for each different category. So you might want to check that out. But also, because it is nearly the end of the year, this January we'll be having the 2026 Biebers, which is obviously about the best bikes of 2025 this year. So some of these bikes may or may not get mentioned again in that video. But obviously, if you need help, or if you want to ask a question, there's loads of people in this community that know about e-bikes, so just ask a question in the comments and either me or someone else will hopefully get back to you to lend a hand. So that's it. If you enjoyed that video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down and let me know how I can get better. And until next time, thanks for watching and ride safe.